Baron Arthur. The last of the towers I will be expected to take, I suspect. Oh no, not the last of the towers. There's still the Tower of the Crescent Moon that I must deal with eventually. But for the moment, I have this place to deal with. And these Cuteral Dread Guards that are really tough and wish to take control of everything, I'm sure. Certainly want me to keep from getting control of it. I could use a few rangers here to help, but for some reason, they tend not to arrive until I'm done. How convenient for them. Really convenient for them. I think I'll need a snack. And not that one could really have much of a good meal in this place. Good grief. These guys all look tough. Really, really tough. Especially if they are so good at keeping me from getting... Hey, stop that! If they're really good for keeping me from getting anything done here. Look at this. They've got an entire army behind them. Well, I can only hope that these are either empty things or are permanently dead or something like that. Look at that. I'm just hoping this isn't an army of the dead waiting to wake up and attack me at the slightest provocation. Good grief. I think I've got most of the members on this level. I think this is the last one down here. Whatever, they're all equally annoying. And then I can head upstairs and find out what's there, because I'm sure there is something even worse up there, because that's the way it usually goes, isn't it? You find something really bad and annoying at the lower levels, and then something worse is upstairs? Well, hey, maybe the ones upstairs will just let me pass. Yeah, right. Of course. Maybe everybody in Mordor will just surrender and let us go through. And say, okay, we will swear fealty to King Alessar. Yes, yes, that would be really wonderful and great, and about as likely as snow in July. And I certainly don't want snow in July. Not even in Wildermore. Now, let's see, where were we? Oh boy. Kirangol. And I thought Cargill were bad. Oh well. These Kirangol, these white-robed Cargill. Let's see what we can do about these guys. Hey. Oh, good grief. What am I got an entire army against me. Where'd they come from? Where did they come from? Hey! Ah. Well, at least we take care of you. Oh, must be a couple of cultists that were hiding in with the terracotta army there. Alright, well, we could... I've dealt with cultists. Yes, I have dealt with cultists. And I'll deal with Kirangol the same way I deal with Nazgul. Well, okay, I don't have to deal with Nazgul anymore since they're always tough to deal with. that certainly has been my history on that. But these Kieran Gull, they seem to be nasty Carghoul. That's what they seem to be like. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this seems to be the source of the cultists. So now I gotta clear the cultists. Make sure there are no more Kuragol anywhere around here. Which I'm sure there will be. Because they're not considerate enough to just leave me be. I seem to have secured the second level, despite the grim appearance of the terracotta force of Mordor, or whatever this is. Now, where is the way to the third level? Assuming that there is a third level. Ah! Yes! Stairway! Maybe that will be it. I know Hobbit don't like stairways. Try to avoid them. Somehow that's difficult to do in Minas Morgul environs. Now, what could be worse than these pale-robed Carghoul? Oh, more dread guards. What else could be worse? Well, time to get to business. And they seem to be all over the place. Yep, all over here. I have to deal with them one by one by one. Really? Hey, Rangers, I could use some help here. I mean, really. Hey, there you go. Please don't do that to me. Slowing down my weapons like that? Oh. And I better take care of this one also. I'm surprised he didn't notice me in all that battle. Was he waiting for his turn or something? He must have a pecking order for fights or something. Something I could think of. But they stand around patiently watching you beat up their buddies. While I go and see and have a chance to rest afterwards and all that stuff. Really? Not exactly the best way to have a fighting force, but then I think they say that evil isn't exactly known for supporting each other all that much. I think I got them all, but it looks like their overseer has arrived. Well, he's going to be overseeing the death of his tower in a moment. Of course, it's a raid. I mean, what else will oversee all these nasties that we've got over here? Hey, hey, hey! Give me that. Good grief. The domain of Gothmog shall not be breached. Are you sure about that? Once more into the breach. I am but one guard of the countless who protect the Tower of the Moon. Well, I'll send you to the moon in a moment. Huh. There you go. The tower is secure. I'm sure you're happy about this.
We will defy the enemy and take back these lands.
We have secured the tower, yes. I don't know where those "we" came from. I would say that I'm quite happy to be out of the circle of madness if it weren't for the fact that I'm probably in some place that's even worse.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
It's good to see you again, Pineleaf. With your help, we have secured the Tower of Barad Othir. We have both traveled a great distance since we last spoke on the blasted plains of Udun. Faramir's return has given many of us the strength to brave the dead city, despite the terrors that we have here awaiting us. We shall persevere and work side by side to secure both the circle of despair and the circle of death. There is much to be done. Much to be done. Let's see. Resistant bracers of the crescent moon. Yeah. And what is this much that needs to be done?
Now then.
There have been many worrying disappearances near Acharthras, east of this location. Kenneth journeyed in that direction to scout the nearby pass, and we are waiting for his word. Aye, we wait still, and longer than we expected. Has he run into trouble, or has some trouble run into him? Find him and learn what happened, if you can. And I'll find out what happened at Kanoth.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Also, Prince Faramir believes it would be ill-advised to press our attack against Gothmog from Barad Arthur. I'm inclined to agree. We may have taken the tower, but our position is precarious. The Circle of Despair has not been secured, and I dread to think what awaits us in the Circle of Death. If we do not first hold the Circle of Despair, we may soon find ourselves surrounded and fighting a losing battle. To that end, Dornach has led a small company into the Circle of Despair. I would ask that you aid him as best you can. I am sure that is the case. Now, where is Dornach? Probably in the circle itself, I guess. Ah! Look at this. That looks like a trip to the Circle of Death. Oh, goody. Ah, here we are. Yeah, I see why they call it the Circle of Despair. Hello there, Dornach.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
You have not come a moment too soon, Pineleaf. Why, what's wrong?
Let us not tarry.
Once this was the Circle of Mirth, Pineleaf, but it does not seem so now. There are strange things afoot in the Circle of Despair. I saw Ugarkor's orcs quail before shades of the dead, and I do not blame them. Something terrible has happened here, for the dead cackle and weep in equal measures. Those that laugh make the cruelest spirits, and those that cry seem fearful even in death. If some knowledge of Urukor's plans can be gleaned from these orcs, I would consider our efforts fruitful, but I would much like to know what terrible fate has befallen these shades of Gondor. Find out the will of Ugarkor and the tears of Minas Ithil. So what do you need to do?
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
One of the shades I saw sobbing in the Circle of Despair was a boy no older than 7 years of age. What crime had that poor child committed in the eyes of the enemy? What threat did he pose to the master of Mordor? He was alive, that's enough of a threat from their point of view, I think. What of the others like him? I have seen many sorrowful shades weeping in the dark corners of the circle. Are they even real, or are they just some cruel trick of the dread city? Let us see if we can offer them even the slightest comfort, and perhaps we shall learn the truth of it. So, what about the orcs?
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
It seems Urukor's forces do not know what to make of the Circle of Despair. Many of them have fallen to the cruel shades that linger here, and it is likely that some among these that have fallen might still carry the orders from Ugarkor. If we can learn more of what he has planned in his war against Gothmog, we might better counter the both of them. We should search the slain while we explore the circle. Alright, I suppose we can do that and find out the will of Ugarkor. Hey, like here is an... an orc right here. I find nothing of note, including no notes. This seems to be rather nasty all around. What are those things? Some sort of bridge? While working to secure the Circle of Despair alongside Dornach, you notice several crude ladder bridges erected by Ugrakor's orcs. Presumably, the orcs intend to avoid the perils of the Circle of Despair and gain an advantage over the rangers now seeking to shelter within Barad Arthir. You should destroy the ladder bridges before more of Ugrakor's forces are allowed to climb higher into the Dead City. Alright, so destroy some of those bridges there. I suppose we can do that. Let's see. Take care of that. Take care of that. Now let's see if we can find anything in here that's going to be useful. Nothing. Anything in here? Nothing. It's probably going to be a whole bunch of nothing here. A pale grip. As you explore the garth of Angarth, you notice a number of pale, twisted roots thrashing in the gardens. These white roots seem to be twisted in mockery of the white tree of Gondor, but it is unlikely they possess such a lineage as the seedling of Nimloth, which once grew tall and mighty in Minas Ithil and was burned many years ago. Even so, you would be wise to set aflame these wild roots and put an end to these vile creations of the Nazgul. Alright, so we need to take care of these twisted roots. So let's get to the root of this matter. Let's do it like that, of course. Take care of as many of these roots as possible. Sort of get to the root of the evil here, so to speak, right? Yeah? No? Alright. Darn. Oh. Yes, Dornach, you have no sense of humor, I guess. I mean, I don't have one. Oh, well. Actually, let's take care of these shades. And you're gonna let me attack you any? Alright, then I'll take care of you then. And now for you. Ah. A whimpering shade. I only remember the water. So much water. Oh. The water. Good water or bad water? Interesting question. But let's take care of more of these roots. Take care of more of these shades. Anything else we need to find in this city? Ooh. Oh yes, those ladder bridges. And get up there to those bridges and start knocking them down. Oh. Oh, there you are. There you're gone. Now let's head up here and see about some of those ladders. Now let's knock down this ladder. Good. That can be done. Good to know that. And if we're lucky, Ugrikor didn't bring any spares, right? Yeah. I know. When have we been lucky? Ah, here's a collection of orcs. Maybe one of them has the message we're looking for? Nothing. Well, doesn't seem like it. Nothing whatsoever. Oh, this This is a real nasty area. If I didn't think the previous areas were nasty, look at this. Not sure which is worse, the cultists or the nameless that they carry with them. Either one is nasty in itself, I have a feeling. And now for you. Good day. Now, where is that ranger I was looking for? I've searched high and low, and I still haven't found him. What's beyond here? Garth Darevall. That doesn't sound like a good place. That doesn't sound like a good place at all. This terrifies me. Do I dare go into there? And if I do, will I survive it? I'll have to find that out in the next episode of A Tale of Two Pine Leaves.